start the season injured. That can't be ideal. How difficult was it to be patient to wait your turn to get back?
I mean, it was pretty difficult, just being a competitor. But we got a good group of guys in the room that helped me through it. So and even Coach Leggy helped. Everybody in the building. But it was definitely difficult. Didn't start off how I wanted it to be, but God works in mysterious ways, so I don't even question it.
Anything you can share? Was that something that happened over the summer, or something from last year? Something happened in camp, or anything?
Yeah, it was.
You can share about what?
It was during camp. Yeah, it was during camp.
That frustration point when you get to that point, it's like you get there healthy and then you gotta wait.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, what did you do those first few weeks as you kind of were out to kind of keep being invested in the ball?
Yeah, it was more. Everything was mental reps, staying with the team, treatment a lot 3 times a day. So that's really all I could do at that point, and just support everybody in the building.
Does that build something to when you get back out there? You got more in the tank, I guess, or a little extra. Sort of that frustration on being out.
I'm a little old, so it's gonna be nagging. But like I said before, it was a day-by-day thing. But I'm happy to be back out there now.
I'm saying once you got back out there, though, having missed some time, does that create a little more juice for you? Like, hey, I got to make up, whatever it might be.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely, creates juice. Just plays with a chip on my shoulder, Getting hurt is part of the game, but at the same time, you just got to come back and be ready and take advantage of the opportunity.
So you're fresher right now than some of the other
Oh,
guys?
yeah. I'm good right now. I'm good.
You've been through enough of this to know what's the difference, particularly from a defensive standpoint, between playing at home and going on the road. What needs to happen to have an elite defensive performance on the road?
You just got to execute. At the bottom of it, when it comes down to everything, you just got to execute. Play as a team, run to the ball, swarm. And that's what we've been harping on all week. So we did a great job today, so we just got to keep stacking days.
What has Ben Roberts meant to you guys' defense and the D-line? And then Coach Smith said he's doubtful for this week, so if he's not there, what are you guys missing with him, and how do you make up for that?
Big word. Yeah, he's definitely a big part of our defensive line, obviously. He was a starter. So just that missing piece of him, he brings the energy every day for us. Every time he walks in the room, we smile. So it's definitely a tough one, but he'll be back pretty soon. So
how's the mood in the building right now? Obviously, it's a tough stretch right now. How do you pick yourselves back up and go try and get a win in Minnesota?
I mean, we all grown men at the end of the day. You can't take a step back. You just got to keep going. And if you stop, get stagnant, then it's just going to go even more downhill. So each and every day, we just come in, energy. That's what we harp on. So.
What felt different about Joe Rossi coaching from the sideline versus in the big?
Coach Rossi, he's more intentional. Like everything in a box is like, okay, he's making a play call, but when he's actually there, it's just a different type of mindset with us because we know that's our DC and everything we do is for him. So
is that something where the benefit is as much when you guys are on the sideline and he can just bring you all around versus as much as he's calling from the sideline? There's benefit on both sides.
Yeah, so we started that in practice actually, just trying to take or put it into game perspective. But that definitely helped us a lot. A lot.
What's his on-field fire like?
It's crazy. It's crazy. But that's what we need. We play defense, You got to be a little crazy, so.
You say it helped you a lot in all ways. Can you explain?
Just little checks we can do. If you're in the box, we don't see him till halftime, So him being on the field, we can make those checks quick, and then that next drive, we can capitalize on it.
So like between the series coming up, making corrections, yeah.
Is it just easier to emotionally respond when it's truly face-to-face instead of hearing from a headset, maybe through a position coach?
Yeah, because we'll have to hear from the backers, of course, but when he's on the field, it's like he brings us all together, and you see the fire in his eyes. So, and once we see that, then that just turns us up at the end of the day.
Going to Minnesota, where he spent 7 or 8 years, whatever it was, does that provide a little extra motivation for you guys to play for him if that is really needed? But
I mean, it doesn't matter which game it is, we're just going to perform for him at the end of the day. But obviously Minnesota's next at hand, so we're just going to prepare like we always do.
Was that version of him that you guys saw on Saturday doing everything he was doing, Was that new, or was that what you see from him in practice, or like, was that a new level or different piece of him that you saw that day? in the game?
Yeah. So we started in practice at first, and then we just carried it until the game last week. And we got good feedback, good results from it. So we're just gonna keep it up.
That level of intensity from him, like, do you see that in practice all the time, or was that something different?
It's every day for
Okay.
Coach Rossi. It's every day.
Does it surprise you that he used to be a defensive lineman? I think he's
I never knew that.
yeah.
I never knew
Doesn't
that.
look like it, right?
Yeah, I never knew that. But, I mean, you can tell just how he runs the defense. He knows each and every position. So
This is your last year of eligibility, right?
Yes, sir.
I guess no one really knows what that is anymore, I guess. But does that kind of create an inherent, like, no matter how good or bad things have been, like, if it's your last year, you kind of always have a certain drive to you? Is that accurate, what you said?
I mean, me being me, I always got the drive. You know, no matter if it's my first or last year. But you know, with these group of guys that I play for, it's just like all love. Like, I'm playing for you, you know. So it's just one of those things where it sucks because it's like once it's done, it's done. But like I got good people around me to make sure like we go out with a bang.
Do you feel that clock ticking, I guess, guys like, in your position, you feel like? Or?
I'm just focused on the first or this game at hand. That's it. You know, you can't think in the future. You got to think in the present moment. So.
Is there any new message from the coaches or the captains about heading into this final month of the regular season after?
Yeah, so more so it's just finishing, you know, put a legacy together, you know. We don't have a lot to lose right now, so, you know, just put energy, effort together and playing for each other. That's really all we can do.
Is making a bowl game something you guys talk about as like
Yeah.
the prize to reach, or
Yeah,
how
for
much
sure.
is that discussed?
Yeah, we definitely talked about winning out the rest of the season, so with the practices we have, I definitely see that trending in the right direction. So
Thanks, Jalen. Appreciate it.
appreciate
Thanks,
you.
Jalen. Take care.